What's going on, YouTube? It's NC, the place to be chilling, Mr. A&E, back to give you guys some more WWE 2K24 news here. And yes, today is the official release of the ECW Punk Pack. I guess if you're Xbox, right? But yeah, the ECW Punk Pack came out today. And not only that, we got a whole new update, update 1.08. And I know I haven't been talking too much about the updates and when they come or things like this, but I had to talk about this one because right now we got a big thing coming in this update. A lot of general fixes, a lot of things that they added to the game that I wasn't even expecting. My faction, things like that. So there's a lot of things to talk about, guys. Something I'm really excited about that we got to go over real quick. So guys, if you guys are new here, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more WWE2K24 news as it comes out. And I want to get to talk about it a little bit more. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, and you can always be up to date on your WWE2K24 news right here on NC Studios. Right off the bat, let's get right on to what they got for these fixes here for the patch. So in general, they got general stability improvements, but they got new entrants and victory motion for the following teams. They got Wolfgang, Mark Coffey, Chelsea Green, and Piper Niven non-champion, because if they had the championship entrance, they would have the entrance, but when you did not have them as a champion, they did not have the entrance, and they finally fixed that. Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, when it's non-champion. When they were champion, they had the tag team entrance, but then when they're not champion, now they finally got the entrance. They fixed that one. Tony D'Angelo and Stax got a non-champion entrance, also with an updated entrance. So I think that's great when it comes to the entrances and things like that, to keep them up to date. That's one thing good about 2K that I like what they're doing with that one as well. Alright, for audio and presentation. So for audio, the ring announcer selection is now available in Universe Mode option. This is huge. This is really huge, because now when you're doing Universe Mode and you're saying you got the Raw, got Smackdown, we just see Alicia Tyler come up to Smackdown. So now, if you want to change the ring announcers now, so say if I want to do an NXT show, but I'm like, I don't want Alicia Tyler on there, I want Samantha Irvin on there, or Mike Rome on there, I can do that right now in Universe Mode. So now they have the option to select when you can go and what ring announcer can be on there. I think that is just awesome. But again, something that I know fans been looking for, and I know that's something that when it comes to Universe Mode, you can make your universe that much more authentic when you do things like that. So props to 2K for that. When it comes to CAAs, they had a custom arenas with Raw, Smack, Capital Smack, or NXT, and then they will brand the referee appropriately, which I'm assuming that, of course, you know, when you have a Raw or SmackDown, you can put you already had that referee already set, that you won't have to go and make that kind of change for it. The SmackDown movie is now named correctly. Address reported concerns where the video billboard will lose its customizations. Users can now add customizations to parts with LED displays while the display is active. The display will temporarily turn off after applying the customization. The display will turn back on. For Create a Superstar, they had the colorless emboss setting is now saved correctly. Logos no longer shrink when editing first color. And then we got the usual fixes for My Faction, My Rise. They do have one here for Universe Mode that says address report concerns with players being able to select superstars not assigned to the current show. Addresses reports concerns with the match table and match generation and stability improvements. I mean, that's all we can ask for, right? As long as you keep the game, working, keep the game stability, keep going. So I got to try all these things out. There are, of course, a lot of things in the patch that I have not tried out. Since things were online here, I keep hearing a lot of things about online. I don't play online much to even talk about it, to even justify that or see what people are going through with that. But I just don't do much online, so I can get there's problems on there. Trust me, you're gonna need your online stuff like that. And those were the patch notes. But there's more things that was not in the patch notes that have been added to the game since this ECW pack has come out. And the one thing is, when it comes to My Faction, we're going back to the Persona cards. I mean, we're still in there, and we talked about the Persona cards and how you can unlock it. We got a Sheamus on day one, Seth Rollins Shield, Trick Williams is in there, but now they're adding some more stuff, because on Raw they had like a little trailer that had the Roman Reigns 1000 day tracksuit is coming to WWE2K24 as a My Faction Persona card. And for those who know, we have a Persona card. When you grind and unlock for this, that means you get to unlock the card itself. And that is a bonus right there. So you get to unlock it like the man bum range with the tracksuit, and you get to have that model, but you're gonna have to probably grind for it. So I don't know what the necessary grind is going to be, because like I said, that I play my team all the time in NBA 2K. So I know that you're gonna have to have a grind, but how hard is that gonna be to grind? Is it gonna be an option where I can just go right out pay for it? But then you got people complaining about paying for it. So it's like I'm liking the Persona cards in my faction. I'm liking that you had to grind for it, but you got to give me something to start grinding for it. Right now, I still don't even know how to unlock the Sephiroth Shield thing yet. So you got to let me know, like, give me a path so I can do it, and I can figure this whole thing out, right? Now, when it comes to some of the features that they added with this new ECW pack, first off, we're going to the Sandman. Now, we seen when the Sandman comes out, he drinks the beer and smashes the beer can over the head. But now I'm going to find out that if you turn the blood on, if you have your blood on, when Sandman busts his head, he starts bleeding at the beginning of his entrance. How dope is that? I think that is very, very dope. And not only that, Sandman, when it comes to his kendo stick, where when Sandman uses his cane, you can do his Russian leg sweep with the Singapore cane. That's dope. Cause I like what you can do with RVD. You can do the Van Terminator. Well, now with his, you can do the Russian leg sweep with the kendo stick. And we got new added weapons so far. New added weapons. We got the barbed wire baseball bat, a wooden door, and fluorescent light bulbs. Fluorescent light tubes. We have those in W2K24 right now. That is insane right now. That you can do the doors, you can do the barbed wire match, and you can do the fluorescent lights, and then you can really have an ECW deathmatch in here. My only thing is though, and their thing, I think they may patch this up in a later patch. If you're going to hit somebody with a barbed wire bat or those fluorescent lights, they gotta bleed instantly. You gotta bleed, you gotta bleed instantly to get, to give it that effect, obviously. But still, just adding that in the door, even when you use the door and swing it at people, you can still see the damage on the door. That right there is quite amazing, man. I love stuff like that. So I appreciate 2K for bringing that into the game, and I can't wait to see what other patches they do as the lifestyle goes on, because hell, they may even want to add thumbtacks, but honestly, that'd be something for the next game, because you're gonna have to get the animations right and how that whole mechanic's gonna work. Right now, the door works like a table, and the bat and the first light, they just work like kendo sticks and bats. So I'm like, okay, so the thumbtacks, that's something that you gotta probably add later on in the next game. But for what we got right now, this is great. I hope you guys will check out the ECW Punk Pack. I know I'm going to do that. I'm going to record some footage for that. I'm also going to try to get some gameplay. I don't know what's going on with the gamer channel, but I'm going to try to get something out there for you guys also. But I'm really excited about it. You need to be going playing right now. So post your comments down below if you're excited for it. If you guys enjoyed these updates, hit the like button. If you guys enjoyed my breakdown, hit the subscribe button for more W2K24 coverage right here on NC Studios. Once again, it's NC, the place to be. Mr. A&D, and the Nerd Coalition is out.